Here we talk about Feng Shui. Is it real? Does it work? Does really placing your furniture matching certain colors or facing a certain direction pointing towards north, south, east, and west do anything to your life, health, or even wealth? The answer is a resounding yes. Feng Shui is considered a science, not some mumbo-jumbo topic that people thought it to be. Feng Shui dates back all the way to 5000 BC, which was 7,000 years ago. It might be a superstition for some, but there are some things that you just can't explain in simple terms. By the placement of furniture in a certain direction, as well as colors accordingly, there will be a smooth flow of energies that will be circulating in a particular direction of which you can align with. This is why we have heard that there were people who were very ill, and when they changed their orientation of their sleeping position in accordance with the proposed right direction, their health mysteriously improved and they recovered. Qi is a difficult word to translate and is often left untranslated. Literally, the word qi means air. In Feng Shui, qi means flow of energy. This seems to be a strange phenomenon, as there does not seem to be any link you can possibly see with your flesh and blood eyes. But this is because there is a flow of energy circulating in a big scale manner that you cannot see with your normal physical eyes. So if you go with the flow instead of against the flow, you will harness the positive energies that will enhance your health and even prosperity. There's an invisible qi which is circulating in our environment with or without you knowing. Although Feng Shui is a proven science, it's a thin line between harnessing the positive energies and utilizing them wisely versus being superstitious and listening blindly to Feng Shui advice by others. There is nothing wrong with getting Feng Shui advice from anyone. However, it could have been even better if we are in line with the divine by aligning our thoughts and actions according to kindness, care, peace, and wisdom. Then we are able to be in the flow of the energy field of abundance. We are tapping into the infinite source of the 0 point field where there is infinite energy beyond normal comprehension. I mean, there is no way you can have great fortune just by listening to advice and sometimes spending a fortune in order to receive some fairy tale windfall. If one does not work on themselves spiritually and is not in alignment with the divine, even if they are able to get fortune in an unorthodox way, it will not be sustainable. Guo Pu, who is the author of the Book of Burial, was the first person instrumental in the Feng Shui doctrine. This was considered to be the first book to define the concept of Feng Shui in the history of China. He was considered to be the father of Feng Shui in China. He was born in Wenxi County, southwest of Shanxi Province. He was a Taoist mystic and geomancer. He collects strange tales, edits old texts, and is always a knowledgeable commentator because of his deep and profound knowledge. He was most likely the most knowledgeable person of his era. Why does good burial tombs have anything to do with wealth? Statistics have shown that people who have burial tombs with good Feng Shui placement did inherit unexplainable wealth and prosperity. It had been displayed in many prestigious families who had proper auspicious placement of their ancestors. There have been many cases all around the world that they have found that the remains were clean and much intact if the burial location is in a positive orientation. The remains will absorb the positive energies of the earth environment. This is about energy and frequency. Parents are connected to their children through the energy frequency of their common blood. The offspring's well-being will be impacted by the placement of their parents' or ancestors' remains. This shows the connection by quantum entanglement that no one can without a doubt ignore. So, it is vital to be filial, be good to our parents, and we should pay attention to our ancestors' tomb, sweeping, or simply just regular visits to their tombs as a form of respect by having the intention of remembrance. This has nothing to do with religion. By having the right thoughts with the right action, we will be guaranteed health, wealth, and abundance in life.